Hello, hello, and welcome to the channel. It's Michelle and a Movie. Hi, I am your host, Michelle, and we have a great movie review for you today. The movie is titled Love in the Villa. It stars Kat Graham as Julie Hutton, Tom Hopper as Charlie Fletcher. The release date was September 1st, 2022, and is currently being distributed through Netflix and was written and directed by Mr. Mark Stephen Johnson. The movie begins with Miss Julie Hutton, who is a third grade teacher in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I think. And she is reading Romeo and Juliet to a bunch of third graders. And you can imagine how well that is going to go over. But anyway, she is just thinking and daydreaming about this trip she's about to take to Verona, Italy. And anyway, the kids are not amused at all, and all they want to do is go and feed her pet snake in the classroom. And so she discusses her plans with her colleague. I can't remember his name, but he's funny. And she wants to get him to please take care of the snake while she's away in Verona, Italy. So anyway, she goes on to meet her boyfriend for dinner at the local restaurant. His name is Brandon, and she whips out the itinerary, and it's kind of funny. He says, "Oh my God, you laminated it." And so she goes and she opens up the itinerary. She has a title for it and everything. Julie and Brendan's trip to Verona, or something along those lines. And so she goes blow by blow with tour buses and what other events that are scheduled. And he is like, OMG, I cannot deal with this. And so he just is for some odd reason, he got felt the need to break up with her at the dinner table. And he says that I just cannot do this. And so she's like, what? And he tells her that it's just too much. He needs time to think. And then she says, but we've been dating for 4 years. And he goes, has it been that long? And you go like, oh my God, what a jerk. So she gets up from the table. She is absolutely crestfallen. And she goes on her way, and she does not argue with him or anything. And so she sits in her by her desk and looking at her computer, trying to decide whether or not if she should, go on to this trip. And she gets there's a phrase. She's looking at the booking, like the bread and breakfast booking or the hotel booking. And there is a slogan that the owner has for his rental. Love will find a way, but of course it's spoken in Italian. I think it is L'amor trova una via. Okay, so that means love will find a way. And so she just kind of ponders over it, and she decides to go ahead and click the button submit, and she is on her way to Verona, Italy. So as you can guess, the flight is rough trying to get to Verona, Italy. There is quite a few good laughs in her struggles just in trying to get out of Minneapolis. The flight has been delayed 3 or 4 times before they finally take off to Verona, Italy, and she has a rough flight. There's kids kicking the back of her chair, but somehow she's connected with a happenstance, a guy that he wound up being like a pillar for at every hand, and so she goes ahead and she deals with the discomforts, and the plane lands in Verona, Italy, and when she gets off the flight, the airlines has lost her bags. She goes outside and well, at the gift shop she purchases for herself a nice, it is cute, this cute little pink sweatshirt says Italy is for lovers. It's darling. But anyway, she walks out into walks out of the airport and goes and tries to flag down a taxi, and all of them pass her by. And then there's this one man, after all the cars clear away, he's standing up against his little blue, it looked like a little Fiat or something like that. But anyway, it's tight. And so she says, "Are you a Uber?" And then he said, "No, I am Uberto." So she get in there with Uberto, and she tells her where she has to go, and the ride is just absolutely ridiculous. He hits every bump. He don't pay attention. His eyes are always, he turns around and talk to her all the time. His eyes is never really on the road. He hits every bump, and she is tossed back and forth in the vehicle, and it's just really a very rough and bumpy and scary ride. And then, but finally, she makes it there, and she gets out of the car, and all disheveled. But once she gets out of the car and looks where she is, it's this big smile that comes over her face, and she has made it to her destination, the villa. And she walks across the street, and she looks at the hall that she's walking down, and all the different hearts and sticky notes and all that kind of stuff that people that visit there put in place to as a memento saying that I have been here. But anyway, she looks over at the balcony, and it's Juliet's balcony, where is one of the settings for Romeo and Juliet, where Juliet speaks to Romeo down on in the courtyard, that "Wherefore art thou" scene in the play. And so she just starts smiling. She lights up, and so she walks upstairs, and she all of that pain and discomfort is gone away for the moment. And then she gets the key, and she goes and opens up the door, and it is ajar, and she's wondering what is up with this. And here comes a man with look like just his underwear on, round the corner with a glass of wine already there. And she's like, "What?" Okay, so this is what I like so much about this film, is that it's got a very, very good theme that resonates throughout this film for me. And also, before I get on the theme that resonates so well with me, I want to definitely point out the acting in this film. It's very good. Both actors, Miss Kat Graham and Mr. Tom Harper, who are in the roles as Julie Hutton and Charlie Fletcher, respectively. They did a very good job. Very, very good. And I know I'm saying that with a smile, but I'm impressed with their acting. I also, with regard to the theme in the movie, which is l'amour. I guess they may have to look at it again. L'amour trova una via. Love will find a way. I have to say this. Of course, this is regarding a love relationship, but I like the idea of the writers in this movie, for this movie, how they projected being able to withstand any heartbreak, disappointment, and just push forward with your plans, whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is. Just push forward. That person or that thing may have lost you or left you or whatever, but I like the theme to go ahead and pursue your dreams, whatever that is. And I just liked it. So this is one of those really cute chick flick feel good movies. And man, I don't know whether or not if you're gonna watch, but if you do, like I said, if nothing else, you'll definitely get the desire to travel, because the scenery was just absolutely awesome. It made me sit here and think about, I could go to Verona, Italy. But I know I'm hoping that this pandemic stuff is gonna be over with. So anyway, if you have liked this movie review, please like and subscribe. And I hope everyone watching has had or continues to have a very nice Labor Day. And I will see you all on another It's Michelle and a Movie Review.